Beautiful people, I hope you're all having a fantastic day today like me. You know why? Because today is a special review. We are finally going to review some of the lightsabers that I won for free. One video per review, but yeah, we're starting today. And this also means that this is a video, and I'm not tricking you guys or misleading you guys. This is a video where I will be giving you a free lightsaber of your choice. Because honestly, you guys have really like made me so happy, and you brought a lot of fun and life back to my channel. So it's my way of showing appreciation for you guys, and the channel's been growing. I know that it's mostly possibly influenced by the fact that I promised to give a free lightsaber. Well, total of 3 out of the 6 that I'm getting for free from Theory Sabers. But you know, I'm happy you guys are here. Hopefully, the channel can grow into something, and we can do more giveaways beyond the raffle giveaway and the free lightsabers. So we'll see how successful this channel grows. And also, if please, if you really like the content and you want to see more stuff, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, as it will help the channel grow and offer more opportunities. Also, I do have a Patreon technically. Now, you'll probably notice it's only asking for $1. Well, all I need is $1. This is a very simple thing that I'm doing, so it doesn't require. If anything, the dollar is just pretty much just guaranteeing that I'll have the opportunity to get a lightsaber and not have to take it out of my own wallet, etc., etc. You guys get the gist. $1 is $1. But again, you don't have to. Just liking and supporting the channel is good enough for me, and I appreciate it regardless. But yeah, being able to give away free lightsabers was something that I wasn't expecting. I mean, when I won the raffle from Star Wars Theory himself, and I was shocked. And this is a total of 6 sabers that I technically gained for free. Well, half of that's going to you guys, and half of that I just got already in the mail. Well, I gotta answer something because some of my friends and coworkers were asking about this. But people were asking, how did I get so lucky with 66? I do think that because I waited for a little bit. I know I said it was about an hour. It was like somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. This is because I was figuring that if people bought too fast, they were going to take the lower end numbers. It was a gamble because, you know, thing could sell out, but I decided to wait. But I did do something where someone pointed this out to me, that it's possible that because I added to the cart at the moment it was available to preserve it, maybe that gave me the 66. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to verify this because I'm always under the impression that it's when you actually buy it that they'll process it for a first come, first serve. Maybe it was the check in and check out aspect where you put in your card. I'll verify this with Theory, just curiosity. So, that being said, I know you guys are excited for this. This is something that was voted in the poll. And yeah, I'm, I'm so excited, guys. Let's get down to this video. Alright guys, here we have the lovely combo of the Shadow Hunter and the Count's Apprentice. And I gotta say, I love the details on this. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I'm really happy you guys chose this as the poll winner. That being said, am gonna look at the other double lightsabers on the poll, especially because there was a lot of interest, even if some dominated others. With that being said, a little bit of lore for these sabers. For this one, the Shadow Hunter, which is Maul's original, he had 2 of these, but one was destroyed in Episode 1 during his duel with Obi-Wan. By the time he returned to the Clone Wars, he had this during the Clone Wars, and even got the Darksaber at one point. Upon losing the lightsaber, the Darksaber in particular, he got the Count's Apprentice, which is, for those of you who don't know, the lightsaber that Ventress had during the Dark Disciple storyline, released in 2015. It was a pretty interesting story. Ventress, by this point, had decided to become a bounty hunter, and she obtained this lightsaber that gave a yellow blade. Now, as far as I know, this has not been retconned as to its connection to Ventress. Some people even theorize that maybe on Dathomir, when Maul returned, where Ventress is buried at the time, her lightsaber may have been obtained since she was technically killed off prior to the end of the Clone Wars. And yeah, I gotta be honest, these combo of 2 different lightsabers, it just works together. Now, something I also want to point out, when it comes down to the Shadow Hunter, there is an affordable version and a more detailed version. Now, with this one, compared to the affordable version, I don't have the affordable version on me, but I will post a picture right here so you can see. I've noticed from looking closely between the pictures, this one has a higher quality material. It has a much shinier finish. The buttons aren't cheap. There's a lot more weight to it, I would say, when you compare it to affordable lightsabers. Because when it comes to affordable lightsabers, whether you call it SE or wherever you want to call it from any store, they tend to be carried with a lot less details. Now, again, it just seems like just a chrome job or like just a slightly quality increase in material as well as the button. I have heard that the more expensive one does have more balance, but again, that could just be a luxury. I mean, there's nothing wrong going the affordable. I just naturally chose this one because I like the shine, and it does have a lot more. Well, actually, I'm still having trouble telling them apart entirely, but I will say that if you're spending $130 extra, I mean, that's gonna be up to you whether you think that's worth the difference or not. As for the Count's Apprentice, now unlike the Shadow Hunter, you can buy this one separate. The Shadow Hunter always comes in two, whether the affordable or the more expensive one. The Count's Apprentice is its own separate lightsaber that you can technically get. And because it was something that belonged to Ventress, it makes a lot of sense why it would be single, even though you can combine the two. And honestly, something I like about the design, as I will show you here, they were just made for each other. At least with the design in mind. Sorry, with design in mind, the way how the Count's Apprentice lightsaber comes out when you buy it, it's gonna have, from what I understand, the same coupling there. And you go to the other side. You know what? I'm just gonna pull up a picture there so you guys can see it. And yeah, with that in mind, these lightsabers are really high quality. Like, I had so much fun when I first got this lightsaber. I did a lot of stupid shit with it, but here we are just reviewing it. So for your guys' benefit, I'm now gonna attach the two. Guys, so here I have the two lightsabers combined. This looks really cool. Like I said, even though they're different hilts, it just works. It just works. So to show off the, actually before I turn it on, these black little rubber rings you see here. So it came with about 4. I was having trouble trying to decide where to put them. I just put them where I felt like was the most natural. Though maybe only 2 are meant to be up there and the rest are like kind of just extras. Because when you hold this, especially this part, and it may not actually be meant for there and just up there. Anyway, I just left it like that, so just keep in mind it comes with 4 rings when you get this particular lightsaber. Now, to show you how to turn it on, top button for that one, and top button for this one. It's a single board. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Alright guys, now that you got a close-up of how it looks when combined, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm actually swinging the thing around, or at least what I can do. Alright guys, so here we have it. Now to turn it on, because they're both profis, I do think holding it balanced in the middle allows you to activate both of them at the same time. Yeah, so if I do this, it still works. Pretty cool. Although keep in mind, if you don't have them both right down the middle, at least from what I noticed, only one will turn, and then you gotta push the button. I mean, I'm not complaining. This is still a pretty cool lightsaber. And in case you're wondering, this is the prequels package that I chose for obvious reasons. Now, let's see. Now, let's say I want to, well, you guys are already familiar with the Profi. But, let's try a different sound front.
Master Yoda.
Now, I know what you're wondering. Why have I not attached the blades? Well, I asked for the smallest available blades, which were, at least what I asked for was 32. But I was sent the 36, and let me tell you, swinging something like this with 2 blades is very, very inconvenient. Oh man, look at this color. So, at the time of this recording, Theory's team is fixing the issue, and they will send me the proper size blades. I actually asked for 26 because wielding a double lightsaber is kind of tricky. But I will say, man, look at that. You know, if Maul was a Jedi, a lot of people say blue or purple would be his. I think he looks really cool in blue. And if you guys are familiar with that nightmare he had. But I do think that it'll be a bit of a letdown if I don't show this off. But I can't do it in here. So, I figured we should take this outside for a spin. Pun not intended. Well guys, I hope you loved this review. For a chance to win a free saber from Theory Sabers, please comment down below, what two hilts would you combine? Would you keep the same one and just double it? Or would you combine a different combination? Let me know in the comments down below what combination you're good. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.